So I'm Nick Baker. I'm best known for my love of invertebrates, for creepy crawlies. But I also work a lot with birds. I'm a keen bird watcher, I'm a keen mammologist, I'm kind of into everything, I'm an all-rounder. One of my jobs is as a kind of teacher. I'm a fellow of natural history here at Winchester College. And when the BTO told me about the What's Under Your Feet project, I couldn't believe it. This is like my favourite subject meets my other favourite subject meets one of my jobs, which is teaching. So this is what we're doing here. Ah, look, yeah, look at that. See, I like these things. So this is we call them maybugs or cockchafers, also known as a rookworm. So there we are. There's a great link between what we're doing and the thing itself. So if you've ever seen these things, this is this very distinctive C-shaped grub. Yeah, when you see these things, I mean, they're one of fabulous sort of things. We see rooks running across a field, turning it over. These are the things that make up a huge portion of their diet. Or so we assume, anyway. That's traditionally is what they were seen to be feeding on. And it'd be very interesting to know just how popular or how common these things are as well.
These small versions.
Oh yes, you got loads. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, that is fantastic. See, who would have thought? Who would have thought that these were here in decent numbers? So that means, obviously, they take a couple of years underground, I believe, these things. So in a couple of years' time, these will be turning into the maybugs that we know and love as the ones that buzz around the street lamps. It's the life that we don't think about. I mean, you just think every time you see a green space, I mean, as a naturalist, you kind of hope that every time you see a green space, there's things underneath it. And when you actually bother to do this, you'll be surprised at the numbers that you'll turn up. I mean, the soil is absolutely crawling. Every single one of these creatures has a life cycle, and these life cycles are spinning around right under our very feet, hence the name of the project. And of course, they're not happening independent of other creatures that we maybe will find slightly more appealing. So of course, if you're a bird watcher, if you're into your birds, then this is exactly what the birds in your garden or on your local playing field or in the hedgerows are actually feeding on. So without these, you don't have the birds. And that is the whole point of this project. It's trying to link the abundance of the creatures in the soil with the health of other species. And of course, some of these things are the larval stages of winged things. So these the leather jackets. We're assuming these are leather jackets. We've got all sorts of things there. We've got nematodes, we've got leather jackets, which are the larval forms of crane flies. This bit you might not think is very, very exciting. But when they turn into winged insects, actually you probably won't find them exciting either. But they'll be up there in the summer, they'll be buzzing around the trees in the sky here, and that's what your swifts, your swallows, your house martins, and at night what your bats and your nightjars, etc., are going to be feeding on. So these are very, very relevant. And that's what I love about this project. It's making these things, the things that I love and spend a lot of my time poring over, it's making these things relevant to the bigger picture. It's about time.